Hello guys, I am here to do another cook with me. I am so excited about this recipe. It is a Pioneer Woman recipe, and you know that she is not known for being low fat. But I'm going to make this recipe entirely simply filling, and I will also calculate the smart points for you. The recipe I'm going to be making is a Mexican pasta salad. Just the ingredients, they sound so good together, so I'm really excited. I'm gonna flip you around and show you what you need. Okay, so for this recipe, you need, let's start over here, 2 limes, but I'm just gonna use lime juice like that. You need some Roma tomatoes, a clove of garlic, for my recipe, you need fat-free mayo. She uses regular, of course, but I'm making this, like I said, entirely simply filling and Weight Watcher friendly, so we're gonna be using fat-free stuff. So fat-free mayo, fat-free sour cream, a red onion. I'm using whole wheat elbow noodles, 100% whole wheat. Green onion, cilantro. You could use fresh corn, but I'm just using a can of the Fiesta corn, which has red and green peppers, because I thought that would be really good in a Mexican pasta salad. You can do black beans or kidney beans. You need some jarred salsa and then some cumin to spice it. Her recipe also calls for olives, but because those are not simply filling, I decided to just exclude it from my recipe. And Marley makes an appearance. It's her walk time right now, so she's a little upset with you guys. So the first step that I'm going to do to save some time, because this recipe does or should be chilled for a few hours after you've mixed it all up, just for the flavors to meld. So what I'm going to do right now is start boiling my water, and maybe when we get back from our walk, it will be ready for the pasta. Okay, so I have my water boiling as well as my pasta is in there. Again, I'm just using a pound of the 100% whole wheat elbows, and the package says to boil them for 6 minutes. So I've got my timer going. You just want it to al dente. So I'm going to start chopping my vegetables. Once your pasta is finished, you want to drain it and then rinse it through with cold water and put it in a bowl. Okay, it's time to make our sauce. I have the black beans rinsed and drained. I also drained the corn, and the pasta is in a big bowl, ready to be mixed together. But let's do the sauce or the dressing. So you're going to take a cup of jarred salsa. Her recipe says spicier the better. I don't know if that's just her preference or if it makes any difference to the recipe, but I chose mild just because I'm a wimp. Then you also need a 1/4 cup of mayo. Again, I'm using fat-free because I'm making this recipe entirely simply filling. You can use whatever you'd like, just make sure you adjust or put your exact recipe into the recipe builder to make sure you have the correct points per serving. And then you also need a cup of sour cream. I'm using fat-free. And then a 1/2 teaspoon of cumin. So you're gonna mix that all together in a bowl. And over here I have my red onion, my green onion, my tomatoes all chopped up. I also have a garlic clove ready to press. The lime juice that she mentions is optional, and I'm not sure where she adds it, if she puts it in the dressing or just throughout the salad. I'm guessing it's throughout the macaroni salad. And then also we have some cilantro to chop up. So I'm going to get to mixing up this dressing.
You know when people say they're like an onion, you have to peel the layers? Why don't they talk about a garlic clove? Because that ish is involved, and it's always worth it.
All right, so I have my 1 cup of jarred salsa, 1 cup of fat-free sour cream, 1/4 cup of fat-free mayo, as well as 1/2 teaspoon of cumin and some garlic cloves pressed into there. So I'm gonna just mix this all up, and then we will start putting together the macaroni salad. All right, we're all ready to start assembling our salad. I'm gonna start with the tomatoes and then work my way through. And I also have to get the black beans from the sink that have been draining. Oh, one note, you can add some salt and pepper as well to this sauce to taste. Let's get going. Okay, so our salad is assembled and it's time to add the dressing. Just to note, the recipe does say 3 green onions as well as 1/2 of a red onion. I ended up chopping a little bit more than I needed, so of course I'm just gonna save the red onion for the week, but just a little note. I also sprinkled or spritzed some lime juice on here. So the Pioneer Woman suggests starting with 3/4 of this, just to make sure it doesn't get too heavy. So I'm gonna start mixing this up with some of the dressing, and I'm getting so excited, guys. Okie dokie, it's all done. You guys, I am so looking forward to trying this. It smells amazing. I didn't use all of the sauce, so what I'm gonna do is save this as sort of a salsa to dip some of my Simply Filling tortilla chips in. If you have not seen that video, I will go ahead and link that in the description box below. I will also link the original recipe to this below, and I will also put the list of ingredients that I used, as well as the points per serving and what a serving is considered. I'm assuming I'm gonna try and break it up to 1 cup servings. I don't know how I'm gonna do that, but I'm gonna try. And also she mentions in her recipe just some recommendations for serving. You can just serve it by itself, or you can serve it again like with some grilled chicken or something like that. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have this with some rotisserie chicken on the side for dinner. But before I can enjoy it, you are supposed to wrap this up in oh my gosh, saran wrap, and put it in the fridge, let the flavors mingle and jingle together for a couple of hours, and then it's ready to go. So you have to have a little patience, but I know it's gonna be worth it. I hope you guys enjoyed this cook with me. Like I said, I am so jazzed to try this, and I love that I was able to make this recipe Simply Filling. You'd never think a Pioneer Woman recipe would be Simply Filling. Next to tackle would be Paula Deen. But again, I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment below if you plan to try it. If you also make it and put it on Instagram, definitely tag me on Instagram or Weight Watchers Connect. I wanna see that you made this and see how much you love it. I'm guessing I'm gonna love it. I've never had it before, so we'll see, but I can't imagine not loving it. So my Instagram and my Weight Watchers Connect name is Molly Bell. It is spelled correctly down below. And I hope you guys have a great night. I'll see you next time. Bye.